sun is crazy. Anyway, here we go.
Lindsay with Forks Family Homestead, and today is going to be a vlog. I don't know if we're going to finish today. It might finish tomorrow, it might finish a week from now, who knows, but that's what we're doing, is we're doing a vlog. And I'm just going to start off today outside talking, even though it's super windy. I'm in my garage. The flag is going crazy. It's getting cold, but my family's inside. My two boys are doing school. My husband is working, so I kind of needed a place to go out and talk and not interfere with them. What we're doing today? Well, we have someone coming from Lowe's to look at our floors. We installed these floors in our home over a year ago, and so they are under warranty. And at the time buying this house, we were trying to stay as frugal as possible. Like, we only had so much money to put into the remodel of this house, and at that time, and then everything else has basically been us saving and doing little things. Well, at the time, we wanted to go as frugal as possible because our goal was to build on this land. So we bought the land. We didn't, and it had a house on it, which we're thankful for, but we were always had plans of building. Fast forward over a year later, and it does not look like that is going to be in our future. It could be, but we kind of came to a place, like, I feel like God brought me to a place where I needed just to find contentment with what I have and what He has blessed us with. And so my dreams of building a house and, you know, all those things I want in a house kind of just, you know, faded away, and I started really focusing on loving this home and what God has blessed us with. I've always been thankful for this land, and I've tried to be thankful for this home, but yeah, this has been a struggle if you can't tell. I'm just extremely thankful that God has blessed us with what He has, and we are going to treat this home like it's our forever home, meaning we are trying to focus on doing things that is what we want it to be like. We're coming up with different plans for, like, to build a pantry and things like that. With that said, being frugal, we chose flooring that was very inexpensive. It's from Shaw, and it's not their most expensive, but I mean, it's supposed to be nice. It has all this stuff that it's supposed to not do. It's not supposed to separate. It's supposed to be waterproof. I don't know if it says it's not supposed to scratch, like, because it's a vinyl floor. I have a box over there, so I was trying to look at the box real fast, but I couldn't tell. So this flooring is very soon after my husband basically was done putting it in, started separating and bubbling. And so where the separations are, it's not like it's at the end next to the wall so my husband can just pull it up and fix it. No, it's like in the middle of our kitchen, in the middle of our bedroom, kind of, you know, the bubbles are just in random spots throughout the floor. And so when we took out the flooring in this house, it was carpeted and it had linoleum on the bathrooms and the kitchen. The carpet was disgusting. Yeah, I mean, there is no amount of shampooing that would have got this carpet clean. I'm just gonna be honest, it was really bad. And I know we live out in the country and dirt's red here, and so I get the fact that the carpet maybe it was not the cleanest. But there was big old spills in it. I mean, took up a big space of just in the middle of the carpet. And so our goal all the time when we looked at this house was like, our floors are changing. I'm not living in that. I can't live in that. And so basically that was the first thing that we did was started pulling out the carpets, and it had so many staples in our carpets, and my boys and Dan took a lot of time pulling out all the staples from the floors. And so when Dan started laying the flooring that we bought from Lowe's, it was easy just to put it down. Every once in a while I think he found a couple staples, that we didn't get because there were so many staples. But when he found them, he would take them out before he put the flooring down. So, but we put a lot of work into getting our floors ready. And my husband took a lot of time putting flooring in, and it's not the first time we've laid flooring. We laid flooring in our house in Washington twice, 2 different floorings. The last flooring we put in our house in Washington was gorgeous. I think of that flooring and my heart is like, ugh, because it was beautiful, like beautiful. And it was kind of expensive, but it was beautiful, and we didn't even get to live on it very long. Anyway, moving on. Can't live in the past. Look at it, reflect on it, love it, move on. That's what I'm doing. So this flooring is the opposite. And yeah, when we were picking out flooring, you know, I had to stay within, a lot of the flooring I picked out was vetoed, which is fine. I had the squash put on it, so I picked out something that was in a good price range that, you know, we liked. Not necessarily the color that I wanted, but it was still pretty and everything. But as it stands now, we are going to need to replace our flooring again. So we have someone coming out from Lowe's today. Like, we've been on the phone with them. We've contacted Shaw, and Shaw's basically like, not our problem, call Lowe's. And so we contacted Lowe's, and sadly, unfortunately, they're either not very organized, they don't talk to each other, different managers, different times don't talk to each other. And so my husband has had to call them and several times. Like, this has been going on for months at this point. We started end of July, beginning of August, and it's November. And that's my husband calling them and being like, oh, I never got your email, or tell me again what's going on, and just, he's not in today type thing. So finally, I told my husband, I'm like, are we letting this go, or are we going to continue this? Because they are wanting us to let it go. At this point, it's been a long time. Most people would have just given up by now. And he called them back one more time, and I wasn't in there on the phone conversation, so I don't really know. But basically, they're like, oh, I don't know what's going on with this. We will resubmit it. So we finally had someone call us and said that someone's supposed to be coming out today to look at the flooring. So I have to go in the house, and I'm going to move our runners away so they can see the splitting in our kitchen, and I'm going to sweep it, vacuum, and mop. Right, I did that just the other day, but it needs done. It needs done several times a day here. So I'm gonna get our floors ready. Hopefully they'll be here soon. We have no idea when they're coming. Hopefully they'll be here soon. I need to make breakfast for my family. My husband canned some salsa last night that he made, and it's really good, but I need to take care of the canning stuff and clean my counters and all that kind of stuff. All right, so I'm gonna move on. I gotta get in my kitchen and make breakfast and clean. So that's what I'm doing. of sweating, but they're gonna be here in about a half hour to look at our floors. Sorry, I just steamed, vacuumed twice, steamed. I'm going to go ahead and put little sticky notes to all the places I want them to pay attention to. So I'm gonna find sticky notes and I'm going to do that right now. Okay, so I went ahead and I put these strips down. I don't know if you can see that, but it's a crack and it goes all the way to almost our oven, and then it goes all the way to our pantry. This is just a flaw in the floor. This is the new separation in our kitchen by our sink. Separated there too.
I'm just gonna check.
These right here are like bumps where it's actually cracky. These all have bumps on them. Bumps. Separating over there. A bump. 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 Separating. See there. This is actually coming up. Like, that's not. Anyway. And then let me see if I can get a bump picture. Right here. There's another bump. All right, so that's what I did. I did 2 in the boys' room as well. Yeah. So hopefully we'll get good results from this. All right, so they're gonna be here in about the Lowe's insurance adjuster. I don't even know what their title is, but they're gonna be here in about 15 minutes. And I went through, I vacuumed twice. I probably could vacuum again. It's amazing the things that I'm like, where is it coming from? Like, I just vacuumed. Usually when I clean surfaces first, so anything knocks to the floor, and things like that. But I was like, my husband sent me a text and it first said 10 o'clock and it was like 9:55 and I was like, ah. And then the next one said 11 and I was like, oh my, okay, I gotta get this done. I guess time went by really fast this morning. So, all right, I vacuumed, I mopped. I didn't get everything mopped, but I just did that like 2 days ago. But still, like, this house needs mopped pretty much every day. Even after you mop, like, you can still see, like, I have my boys and stuff wear socks and you can still see like step marks. I don't know, I think it's just the color of the floor. But anyway, so, and I stopped my cleaning. Like, I do have dishes to do and things like that, but I'm gonna be done because cleaning for now anyway, because I can't clean when I know someone's coming. Like, I don't want to get into making a bigger mess in my house and things like that. So I mean, it's not perfect, but it's clean enough. My children are still doing school. My husband is on the phone right now. So hopefully he can take a break here in just a little bit to talk with them. Yeah, we have like 10 minutes, so we'll probably be fine. Sometimes he's on the phone for a long time though. So there's that. I'm gonna go ahead and put the camera away until they leave. And yeah, and I'll pull it back out later probably. I don't know. I feel like I'm really frazzled right now. So I'm gonna put the camera away. I'm gonna do my devotion. That's what I'm gonna do. Devotion. All right, I'm gonna do it. It is 11:39 and the insurance claims adjuster, who did not work for Lowe's, he is basically an independent person they hire to come out and look at their claims. He has been here and here he left, and he was a nice guy. He did say, you know, with Lowe's, you never know how it's gonna go. You don't know how fast they're gonna be on it, which we already know from experience since we've been calling on this for several months, that they do not move the fastest. And so he basically kind of said what he was gonna write up, but then he also said, we don't know what they're gonna choose to do. So, yeah, so we'll wait and see, and my husband, I'm sure, will be on top of it, but my children are finishing school still, and I'm gonna sit down, and I didn't get my devotion done. I was going to do my devotion, but then I was trying to help Ryan focus on his math quiz and getting that done, and now I'm taking time to do my devotion. I'm just gonna say my head is pounding like no other. Like, this is a horrible headache I have going on right now, and I've been having headaches pretty much consistently for, I don't know, a month or more. And I thought it was just probably because of, you know, allergies and what's going on. And it's probably, I'm assuming that, I mean, it's windy and cool today. I'm also off of sugar, trying to get off of sugar completely. And that could have like a role in my headaches. But like I wake up with a headache, I go to bed with a headache. I don't know. I'm not really sure what's going on. But I need to make sure that I'm bumping up some vitamins and things like that. All right, so my devotion. It's time for my devotion. Obviously, I have my stack of stuff over here. Still working on this book right here. Praying for boys, and I'm on obedience. So I pray over them, scripture, and right now it's on obedience. So that's what I'm gonna do.
Hi there. So a blustery day out right now. We have a freeze warning coming in effect tonight. It's supposed to get down to 30 degrees tomorrow morning. So I need to get out and harvest everything out that's out in the garden right now, with the exception of the root vegetables, and cover the greens. So hopefully they can survive the frost tomorrow night. So I'll show you as I do this, but I didn't want to bring it outside because it's windy as can be and it'll sound just crazy. Anyway, here we go.
This Friday evening at what time is it? 5:19. And I made a mess in my kitchen. Like, instead of cleaning the kitchen, I made a mess in the kitchen. Pizza, the boys' pizza, Jake's, Ryan's, Dan and I's is in the oven. I'm shredding mozzarella cheese. Gracious. Ryan apparently likes it. Ours is in here. I'm not sure you can see that. It's cooking away. And over here, I'll show you. I have made some applesauce muffins. I'll probably put those in the freezer unless Ryan and Dan want to eat them now. This is dough for cinnamon rolls. And then I made another dough that's been fermenting. So it's easier for you. Oops, the carbs are easier for you. And it's just I don't think, it's hard to mess with that dough, truthfully. But I'm going to try and make something out of that as well. The boys are eating before Dan and I, because their pizza is ready and it's going to be cold. So they're eating. Dan is working on, our bathroom. Hi, honey. So
I'm fighting with an outlet here. Switches, I should say.
A switch. So this is the boys' bathroom. This is painted. Wait, babe, did we paint that? Or is that the primer?
This is painted.
Okay, it just needs to be clean.
There's
apparently.
primer in here.
Oh, okay. All right, so this is boys' room. This is wainscoting. We're gonna have like a I can't even see my hand. A strip across it at the top. Behind the shower is going to be tiled. And I don't know what we're doing over here. I mean, I kind of do, but then I don't know. So, all right. He's having a good time.
Yes, that's fun. Yay.
All right, so I'm cutting it off on a Friday.
Okay.
But we'll probably be back tomorrow because, I mean, we'll see. Who knows what. We don't have a schedule when it comes to YouTube. We have it whenever we have it. All right.
Pizza's really good.
Good. I'm glad the pizza's good.
Thank you.
All right.
Yes, thank you.
Oh, of course. All right. Happy Friday.